Hey everyone, welcome to the channel. My name is Ash, and today we're going to be taking a look at Lawn Mowing Simulator. Now, this is basically everything you can imagine a lawn mowing simulator to be. It came out on the Xbox Store on the 10th of the 8th, 2021. It's developed by Skyhook Games, and it's published by Curve Digital. And I was lucky enough to get a copy of this game for review, so big thank you to them for providing that. Now, this game, you basically own your own lawn mowing business and you build it from the ground up with your single employee and you sort of like one lawn mower, and you take on contracts and you complete them and you grow and grow and you end up with more staff and more lawn mowers, and you're basically like a lawn mowing sort of empire basically. Now, I went into this not fully having a clue what I was getting myself in for, but I really enjoyed it in the end. It's a very sort of chill game, and I just sort of I think I enjoyed it more than cutting the grass normally, which is a bonus. So it says, experience the beauty and detail of mowing the great British countryside in Lawn Mowing Simulator, the only simulator that allows you to ride an authentic and expansive roster of real-world licensed lawnmowers from prestigious manufacturers. So these include Toro, Skag, and Stigger, and it's as you manage your mowing business. Now, this game is optimized for Xbox Series X and S, and that is the version I've played. It has 4K resolution with that optimization. Now, like it says, you have a whole selection of licensed lawn mowers. There are 12 different ones in the base game, from UK to American ones and stuff like that. And each of them have their own challenges, attachments, and upgrades that you can obviously expand on as you play. Now, I understand they're probably going to bring out some DLC based on how it's worded. So if you're really into your lawn mowing games and you love a good lawnmower and it's not featured here, have no fear. There's a good chance it may come in future. Now, it says beautiful rural British countryside. That's one thing that did stand out to me in this game. It's very sort of pretty for what it is. It's nice to sort of drive around lawns and stuff like that. I must apologise. The video you're watching is me playing earlier. It's not the most exciting thing to look at. It is more fun to play. But I just wanted to give you a sort of taste of exactly what it is and how badly I was doing at it. And you can also obviously cut rude words and rude shapes into the grass, because you can start and stop your lawnmower, or you could do stuff like alien sort of signs in the grass as well. Why not? Why not? So it says, Lawn Mowing Simulator is set in a beautiful British countryside town with busy residential streets, vast castle grounds, quaint cottage greens, and large equestrian fields. That are some of the locations that await your mowing blades. Now, obviously, you start off in the little gardens and you work your way up as you go. Now, when you first start, you do like a tutorial, and I picked a little side mowing thing, and it was so slow, and it took me forever to do anything. I must have played for about 25 minutes just to go to like 20%. Then I picked this one when I did the main game to start with, and I was flying around. Now, obviously, it's not the most neat, but I was getting like my 100% within sort of like 15 minutes. So you've got to pick the right mower for the right sort of area. And obviously, when I first started, I didn't understand that. But tip of the day: make sure you're picking a good mower, or you'll spend far too long doing absolutely nothing really. So it says physical, authentic lawn mowing experience. So execute, not excavate, execute. I can't even speak today. I'm just that blown away by the lawnmowers. That's what it is. But basically, you've got to execute ground checks. So before you start, you go walking around the garden and you pick things up off the floor to stop you from like catching them or breaking them and stuff like that. Now, you can just skip that and they all get automatically removed. But if you go out in first person and wander around before you start cutting the lawn, you do get XP for that. So I think you've got a few minutes, like 4 or 5 minutes, to go and have a quick look around, find as many items as possible that are out there, and you get XP for each one you find. So it's worth doing. So you can set the height of your blade, you can measure your engine load as you complete a variety of contracts, and it's got multiple modes. So there's a career mode, which is the main one that I was playing, where you sort of, like I say, you slowly build up, you get more staff, you get a nice, you can sort of expand your HQ into like a really fancy sort of like headquarters, which I thought was really cool. There's a free-to-play mode, like you can just do what you want. You pick a garden, you pick a lawnmower, you drive around. Now, these aren't all unlocked at the beginning of the game. As you progress through career mode and stuff, you do unlock extra gardens and areas to use in free play, so just bear that in mind. And there's also a challenge mode, which is basically as it stands. There's a variety of difficult challenges that go from sort of normal to sort of expert challenges to do, and completing them is obviously part of challenge mode. So it says take your mowing further with several attachments from stripe rollers, mulching kits, grass collectors, recyclers, flail decks, and more. So yeah, like I said, it's very sort of true to the lawn mowing experience. Like when I was getting full, you have to go and empty your lawnmower in the sort of recycling boxes at the side of the garden, which I thought was really nice. So there's loads to do, and it gets much more in depth as you play it. When you first start out, it sort of like baby feeds you into it, but eventually it does get much more intricate and more in depth. And the last thing I thought was really good, says accurate and attentive business management. So build your own lawn care business from the ground up. You can name it, you can change your logo and stuff like that, your uniforms, which I thought was nice. It says purchase and upgrade your headquarters, hire employees, purchase advertising, and balance the books as you grow and expand your business. So this is the other side to the career mode. Not only is there the actual physical doing of the lawn mowing and stuff like that, and going out on the sites, doing all the work, but then you've also got the sort of management side of it as well, which is a nice little touch. And it adds quite a lot to it. Like I say, there's plenty of gameplay here. Obviously, you've got to enjoy the sort of core aspect of it. I know this game isn't going to be for everyone. It is a niche sort of a game, but honestly, it's actually it's more fun than I thought it was going to be. I thought it was going to be a bit mundane and a bit boring, but I honestly had quite a bit of fun in the stupidest of ways. Like I felt like I was like Forrest Gump on his little lawnmower, do you know, at the end where he's just driving around the football field happy as Larry. That's how I felt. And it's funny, my wife was like, you spent longer playing this than you do actually doing the lawn. And I was like, yeah, that is true. So now I'm going to have to go cut the grass because I've been lumped in it by this game, so thank you for that as well. But like I say, this game is currently priced at $24.99 on the Xbox Store, and it's out on Xbox Series X and S, and it is single player only. And the achievements vary from sort of basic things to then you're going to have to put a fair bit of time in if you do want 1000G. This like completing all of the expert challenges, spend 100 miles driving your lawnmower in career mode and stuff like that. They slowly add up. From being sort of easy to get to sort of more tricky. So just if you are a completionist, maybe have a quick look at what you've got to do before you jump straight into it, and see how the best way is to sort of plan your route. But other than that, thank you for letting me have the chance to play this game, to the developers and the publishers. It's something I would never have thought in my life I'd be playing like I have done. And yeah, check it out. Like I say, it's on sale right now, and we'll see you soon for more gaming videos. Bye for now.